4 for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. At the point guard, Malik Cheeks. At the other guard position, Dante Exum. At small forward, Zachary Risacher. At center, Onyeka Okongwu. At the other forward position, Jalen Johnson. Head coach of the visiting team, Quinn Snyder. Now, let's make your Utah Jazz. Starting at small forward.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Cheeks is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Risacher in at the small forward. Here's Daniels. Booker the pass to Daniels. Into the lane. Count it.
Quick burst in close from Daniels for the bucket.
Here's Exum. Pass to Risacher. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Collier. Some solid defense from Johnson. Now, here's Cheeks. Guarded closer. Back to Exum. Cheeks kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Inside. Cheeks no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Daniels dishes to Collins. Misses from close range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Risacher. On target from 13 feet. Risacher's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And for Daniels, that's a comfortable range for him. And he's big enough that he can shoot over the top of the defense.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
So it's Atlanta now. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. And the dunk by Eason.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Johnson. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Here's Daniels. They trail by 1. to Collins, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now, here's Okongwu. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Booker outside. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Collins, a screen on Cheeks. Daniels passes to Collins. No good with the layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Reza Shea. And a miss there on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
They set the pick. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Siakam is checked in for Atlanta. And the second free throw, good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Johnson. Siakam outside. Johnson sets the screen for Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Jazz. Now Daniels shoots over Reza Shea. Daniels, no good. High post, Johnson. Easton on him. Here's Reza Shea. The Hawks again can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Hawks making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. Atlanta with the ball. Siakam outside. There's a screen. Pass to Neesmith. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shoots it up. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Here's Collier. Eason, a screen on Johnson. Driving the lane. And here's Collins from outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Siakam against Eason. Siakam kicks to Johnson. Okongwu dishes to Johnson. Siakam looking around. From deep three-point land, Utah with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now Daniels following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 now.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Collier. With the drive, and he finishes nicely on the way. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
The drive by Price can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Siakam's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Atlanta with the ball, following the three-pointer by Utah. Takes a step back. Siakam. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Let's get an update on Reza Shea. David, what's the status?
The guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Exum, he's checked in for Clarkson.
Wearing the number 0, Dante Exum.
Here's Krejci. He's defended by Price. Pass to Nesmith. Now Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. And the basket by Krejci. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Price, the pass to Kessler. That's good, and it's Price with the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Krejci. And the shot goes in. Krejci's got 5.
And how about that finish? Not sure if he needed to get that fancy, but it'll be a nice adrenaline burst for him.
Here's Collier. Price outside. Here's Booker. Shoots over Exum. A nice shot by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Here's Krejci, guarded by Price. Down low. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Mitchell. Also, Daniels out there. Walker Kessler is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it sends the ball in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Utah trailing here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So it's the Hawks now. Exum with it. Hasn't made one yet. Over to the wing. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Utah. quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Daniels. Pass to Kessler. Can't connect from short range. Daniels with it. Siakam's there. On the wing, Daniels. Covered by Siakam. The 3. Daniels, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. In today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Porter's checked in for Atlanta. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Daniels. Exum pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Nesmith, the pass to Krejci. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Utah, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Daniels. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Daniels has got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Porter. Siakam outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Daniels. He's got 11. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Siakam, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Siakam. Utah calls timeout. Booker, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Daniels. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu comes in for Porter. And Jalen Johnson subbed in for Dante Exum. Here's Collier. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. To the wing right side. Here's Krejci. And it's in there. Krejci's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Now here's Booker. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Mitchell against Johnson. Okongwu kicks to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. That shot off.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. To halt the run. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
Here's Collier. Drops in the layup for 2. Collier's got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Siakam for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And the deft touch from Booker. I love when he gets fancy and lofts it up there like that.
Siakam up top. He's got 9. Johnson at the elbow. Okongwu finds Siakam. Over Booker. Siakam's shot is off.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. Cheeks outside. Pass to Okongwu. A 3 ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Collier. He's got 7. Collins. Rebound by Johnson. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Cheeks the pass to Exum. Pass to Rizachet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
It's intercepted. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And the shot goes in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Exum. Still yet to score.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First one falls for. And the Jazz with some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Daniels subbed in for Collier.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here is Daniels. He's got 11. Pass to Booker. Front past the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Cheeks. Now here's Exum. Now Rizachet. He's got 9. Cheeks with it. Rizachet with it. He's covered by Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Daniels. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Booker outside. Stolen by Exum. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cheeks no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Booker no good. Now here's Exum. Johnson for 3. No good on the last second attempt in it. And we've reached halftime in this one. Hawks ahead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And for that game against the Celtics, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their bench hasn't.
And that is it for half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Jazz trail by 8. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Dante Exum is out there with Cheeks. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Booker sinks the 3.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Pass to Rizachet. And here is Okongwu. And it's sent back by Kessler. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Stolen by Collins. Eason with it. Now defended by Exum. And the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Exum following the bucket by the Jazz. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Rizachet's got 11 points.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here is Daniels, defended by Cheeks. Pass to Kessler. And Utah again with the bucket.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Now Rizachet. Back to Cheeks. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Hawks lead by 5. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Daniels, defended by Cheeks. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with it. Daniels from outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
About those moves.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Cheeks the pass to Okongwu. Driving to the basket.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lobbed up there for Collins and finished off by Collins.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Daniels. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
The Jazz have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Booker outside. And here's Daniels. He's got 14. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Booker no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Cheeks outside. Rebound, Utah. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And here's Daniels after Dante Exum hitting the three. And he drives in. Kessler. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Jazz making a switch here.
Show good love once again.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Exum to the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Pascal Siakam. Vic Krejci.
Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Takes it inside, and it's Collier missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The rebound by Collier.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
And yes, it's good. Collier's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Siakam outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Fantastic finish by Booker.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Eason. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Krejci passes to Exum. Rizachet with it. To the inside. And finished off by Exum.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't block.
For the Hawks, Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Okongwu, and it's Clarkson in for Exum. Here's Collier. He's got 9. Inside. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Good on the triple. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Here's Collier with 3. Booker. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Rizachet wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Booker with no one around, trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 19 points.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Krejci. Hawks passing it around. Here's Nesmith. Utah with the rebound. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Sensabaugh. In the corner, it's Eason. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 4. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Cranes the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Clarkson playing the percentages in that short corner.
Utah has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. 7-second difference, shot in the game clock. Here's Collier. He's got 9. Pass to Eason. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Krejci to the middle for the lead. Here's Siakam. So it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Jazz. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Daniels out there with Mitchell. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Just right through him. Kessler not slowing up.
Clarkson passes to Krejci. Back to Clarkson. Nice move. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Yes, that goes in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by the Jazz. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Daniels.
The activity of Daniels here.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Well, you wish he got them all, but at the very least, it's now a 2-possession game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Forcing the issue inside. Collins is hard to handle.
And the first one at the line is good. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Now Kessler, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Daniels with it. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Now, here's Clarkson. Siakam left side. Back to Clarkson. Trying to end the drought. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Niang. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Niang. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
The Jazz call timeout. Brown's checked in for Walker Kessler. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for George Niang. Johnson comes in for Nesmith. Rizachet, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and Cheeks is subbed in for Scott. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Daniels. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Collins kicks to Daniels. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cheeks against Mitchell. Cheeks the pass to Johnson. Now Rizachet. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. Pass to Siakam. Rizachet with it. From outside, off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the schedule. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Cheeks outside. At the Siakam. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here is Daniels, defended by Cheeks. From 11 feet away, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds now tonight. Johnson, a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better 3-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
A different look for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in, and Tari Eason subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Exum's checked in. Here is Daniels. Eason's shot is good.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Now Rizachet. Utah with the rebound. Sensabaugh's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 8. Cheeks kicks to Okongwu. Johnson, the pass to Cheeks. Now Exum. Okongwu with a screen on Eason. And there's the drive. Exum. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Exum. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Exum, defended by Booker. 6 to shoot. Exum dishes to Okongwu.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Traps in the tray.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Daniels with it. Okongwu covering. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 9th assist in the game now. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Daniels. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. No coverage that time. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 6-point lead. Here is Daniels, defended by Cheeks. Daniels passes to Collins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Here's Rizachet from downtown. That one doesn't drop.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they to make this comeback happen.
Pass to Booker. 1:53 left in the game. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Risacher. And right through it goes. Risacher has got 4 points in the quarter. Eason gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Atlanta shooting 43% from the field. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Here's Risacher. He's covered by Eason. And it's Risacher missing. Utah leading by 6. There's a screen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Okongwu.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Here's Daniels. In the corner, it's Eason. Knocks down the 3-ball. Eason's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Cheeks from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Now here's Booker. Out to the wing. Launches it. Okongwu grabs the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. And stolen by Booker. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so Booker will bring it up for Utah.